live from New Orleans. Two-K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. Looking at Toronto, they want to turn it around after the loss to Denver. Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is off. And Toronto will come the other way. George with the bucket. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down. Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
Pass to Achua. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. The three from McCollum. It's hauled in by Achua. Barnes outside. Outside for George. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses in close. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. 4-point game. Toronto working the ball around now. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Now here's Van Vliet. Drives to the hoop. Missed inside.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
It's Ingram on the wing. Rob. Pass to George. Drills the baseline jumper. George has got 8 points.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks and he'll knock him down. What you like about Anunoby is how efficient he's become. Good to great shot selection. Hits for a solid percentage from the field, from 3, and from the line.
Here's Van Vliet. After the made shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred Van Vliet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
And the shot is good. 8 points for him.
And another efficiency of Anunoby's, he takes care of the rock.
And for a young player, you're right, G.A., he makes very few mistakes. And if he does make a mistake, they don't pile up and become a problem. He just moves on to the next play.
In the first 2 minutes.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Achua in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
3.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. It's tipped, and he gets it back. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Ball.
Raptors leading by 5. Pass to George. Here's the screen to the left side wing. Here's Achua. George with the bounce pass. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Toronto will go for a different look here.
Raptors substitution.
Graham surveying the floor. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. And stolen by Wright. Inside. Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And there's the drive. Crossed up the D perfectly.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the paint. They need this. Here's Alvarado. Toronto grabs the miss. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
A prolific scorer in this league. Walker just keeps getting better. One of the most elusive covers in the game today.
For the three, and it's Noel with the rebound. Three-pointer, Graham. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Toronto. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
Come on, get up and get loud for your Dunkin' Dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, and we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Toronto?
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Fleet does is make winning plays.
He takes it in. Pass to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And Van Vliet, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Raptors leading by 14. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
Now here's Noel. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Here's Toppin. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
And stolen by Graham. And now the Pelicans on the break. Over George. And it's Graham missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate. There it is. His first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter. His third of the game.
Graham with the bucket.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Here's George following the score by New Orleans. The three-pointer, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
The fadeaway. And that one goes long.
2 minutes.
Toronto leading by 15.
2 minutes.
To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That wing, athleticism, and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Walker. Pass to Boucher. Up and in on the layup.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's George.
Paul George.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Kemba Walker.
13 points for George.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Knocked away. Stolen by McCollum. .51 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Here's Nance. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Raptors leading by 19 points. Pass to Boucher. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. It's Ingram on the wing. From deep. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Toronto. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. In the corner, Powell with it. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Ingram with the steal. It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now here's Van Vliet. George, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Now, here is George. He's got 13. 13 feet away. And the shot falls short this time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he'll miss on that.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
The Pelicans have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Raptors leading by 12. Van Vliet outside. Over to the left wing. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Raptors substitution.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. They can't stop the run with that one. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Noel. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Noel's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Toronto making a change here. Toronto leading by 10. Outside, Walker. Here's Powell. Outside for George. Drops it in from 14 feet away. 15 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
To the left wing. Chang with a clean look. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Walker goes in. Doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. McCollum up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And finished off by Chang.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now, here is George. He's got 15. Oh. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Raptors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Pass to Toppin. Chang inside. He's got 6. And stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. It's George on the wing. Misses off the right iron.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And the dunk by Powell.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
It'll be a Raptors timeout.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
teams will make substitutions. Raptors leading by 10. .51 seconds left to play in the third. And stolen by Noel. It's Ingram on the wing. Fires for three. Powell pulls it in. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors.
It'll be a Raptors.
Their biggest lead of the game was 21. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Down low. And the dunk by Boucher.
Van Vliet excels at breaking down defenses with his passing.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Van Vliet. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Watch how Fred commands the floor, moving the defense around and finding a shot.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows the innate ability to use change of pace dribbling as an offensive weapon.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Pelicans trail by 12. Into the lane. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Raptors.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the inside. And stolen by Noel. Deflects the pass. Here's Ingram. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Ingram's got his first points in this one.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
George.
Paul George.
Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Raptors leading by 11. Here's George. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. It's good.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Walker with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander to the right side. A three-pointer is right on target. Achua's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. Got a piece of it. Now George. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
George looking around. And it's Noel with the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 14. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points here in the second half. Outside, George. Driving in. Misses from short range. New Orleans now, time running out. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Toronto ball.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Raptors leading by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got his first basket of the night.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can be a game changer on the defensive end. Has very good instincts for staying in front of guys.
Poked away. And they'll get another chance. And a wide open look for Walker. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A beautiful reverse layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in the quarter.
Showing he can take over on the offensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
To the paint. Here's Achua. And the rejection by Noel. Ingram with it. He's picked up by Walker. And it's Ingram missing. Toronto leading by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Raptors.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The dunk by Achua.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
One of the best defenders in the NBA, Paul George displays strong timing and discipline.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really...
Got a you the door, you can hop in front of tip, boy, 9 in the vent. Like my get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses and a